Well, Kevin Gill called us from Idols, and Kevin Gill is the man. He's a juggalo.
The man.
See what I'm saying? It's like juggalos network out and hook each other up. But what Kevin Gill realized and brought to the table by asking us to be part of Backyard Wrestling, Kevin Gill knows that we are the most successful backyard wrestlers there is if you really look at it. Because check this out. Think about it. We ain't never been trained. We don't know shit. Just like everybody in the backyard. Yet, we still wrestled in the WWF. We wrestled in WCW twice.
ECW, XPW, any W there is. Put a W on it. We've been in that motherfucker, you know.
And independence. And the fact of the matter is, we don't know shit. We go out there and freestyle, just like in the backyard. So that makes us the most successful backyard wrestlers in history. And that, Kevin Gill of Idols recognized and invited us to be in the game. You know what I mean? And we only had one stipulation. And our stipulation was we wanted our characters to be the toughest programmed and to be only, the toughest ones. And therefore, that's what happens. So always remember that. Play our guys. We got the best advantage.
You always win.
That's
when you
actually
play
a lie.
Not so much.
Yeah, they made me weak.
But yeah, because you can tell by the guns right there.
Yeah, look at how thick they made him in part 2.
Well,
He's all
because look
cut
at
up.
that. I mean, look at that. You know what I'm saying? Just
sweet.
grab a gander at the gowns.
Beautiful, nice ink.
Look at that. That's what you call a 14-inch python right there. Okay. That's 14 inches of pure muscle. Okay.
Of pure cheeseburgers and beer.
Yeah. I mean, not so much cheeseburgers, but yeah. We got to play part 2 for a minute at the video game convention.
Yeah.
And it was, I think it smokes part 1. Part 1 was the shit, don't get me wrong, but part 2, it's like they just got so much more intricate with like the created character and the actual backgrounds you wrestle in and stuff like that, you know.
Part 2 is the shit, you know. Part 2 is a lot more violent. Part 2 is a lot more ruthless. They made him all cut up and chiseled. You know what I mean? That's fresh.
They were just keeping it real. They were keeping it real. What can you do?
I mean, all you gotta do is watch any one of them backyard wrestling videos. You see juggalos. You can tell by their shirts. Most people don't recognize the many thousands of logos there are. But there's 6 Joker cards, clowns, faces, riddle box, ringmaster. People don't realize the many logos. But people are in this family, this juggalo family, way more than people recognize. The main people, once they start to hang out with us and get to know all the symbols, then they're like, man, I've always seen them shirts and stuff on cars. I had no idea there were so many juggalos out there. Well, they are. And juggalos and backyard wrestling go together like, I can't say it, but
bono chicken and meat.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, they're born for it. They're made to be together. You see what I'm saying?
Because the whole thing is juggalos ain't into mainstream bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Backyard wrestling is not mainstream bullshit. That's as real as it gets. You know, as real as it gets, you know? It's not all sugar-coated and popped down and all that dumb shit, you know? It's keeping it basic, keeping it real, and that's how juggalos like. That's why juggalos are so interested in it.
Oh, outside of the paint? Well, outside of the paint, you know, we're a lot more private people. You know what I mean? Outside of the paint, it's like everything we want to say in real life, we can say rudely and loudly in the paint. You see what I'm saying? But outside of the paint, it's more like we can't get away with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Because it's not entertainment no more. It's like right now I can say fuck, fuck, fuck. You know, but if I'm like chilling at like Denny's with the kids, you know, I fuck, 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 I'm gonna get kicked the fuck, fuck, fuck out.
Right.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Like outside the paint, it's kind of like one time I'm at a supermarket and this kid came up and he's like, "Find a chain, dog! Find a chain, man! What are you doing, dog? What are you you doing shopping?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I got ravioli and Raymond Pride in this motherfucker." "Well, what the fuck, man?" I'm like, "What do you want me to do? Start running down the aisles and slicing up all the shit with a sword and screaming? You want to see a show, motherfucker? I'm in here shopping." You know what I'm saying? It's like, but basically we're the same person. We just don't really speak our feelings until we in the paint, and then it's time. You know what I'm saying? But outside the paint, it's like, you know, there ain't much time outside the paint, though. Backyard wrestling, too. There goes the neighborhood. Your neighborhood. And play us, Violent J, and my friend
Shaggy Too Dope, and don't be scared to use my character, cause I kick ass.
There goes the neighborhood, bitch.
This game ain't for pussies.